Hey guys, welcome back in. Today we're going to be cooking up a quick jerk chicken. Jerk chicken is simple to do and tastes amazing. What I have here is some washed whole chicken that I've cut up myself. I have 10 pieces of chicken here because I cut my breast in half. We're going to be using some Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, some of the best you can get in the store in my opinion. I'm using a hot and spicy. And we're using Badia jerk seasoning as well. And then some white onion. That's all it's going to take, guys. Now, if you did want a little bit more salt, you could add salt to yours, but I'm trying to watch our sodium intake, and the Badia does have sodium in it, so it's really your call. But what you want to do, you want to go here with a decent amount of this Walker's Wood. Now, this stuff is very potent, so you want to be careful with the amount that you do put on the chicken. And we're going to marinate this chicken overnight, so it's going to give it plenty of time for that jerk season to penetrate this meat and really get down into it. Another thing that you could do, you could cut these pieces of chicken, cut slits into them to make sure that that seasoning gets down even deeper into that meat. But I have small children, and they are, not the biggest fans of the heat, so we have to be conscious of that. But this will still penetrate it. You will still have a nice kick, and it'll turn out delicious. So like I said, you just want to take a nice liberal amount of that Walker's Wood. I'm using about 3 to 4 tablespoons, and you're going to mix it all around that chicken and make sure that it's all well coated. Then after you get it coated real well, we're going to go in with some of those white onions as well and put some of that in there and just let it for our marinade so it can really get down in there, get some flavors all through it. And I kind of like the way that the onions, the flavor that the onions give the chicken. I have not yet been to Jamaica. I know that is the mecca of the jerk chicken. I know there are some places we have a couple local places in St. Louis, and I know there are other places around, but I do want to make it over to Jamaica one time. Not only just to try the jerk chicken quite naturally, but that is one of the draws for me to taste their food. If you've been to Jamaica before, leave a comment down below. Did you try that authentic jerk chicken while you were there, and how did you like it? Okay, once you get everything in there and you get your onions in, your Walker's Wood all over it, we're going to go into the refrigerator, and like I said, we're going to let this thing marinate overnight. Alright guys, it's the next day and we've got it all marinated. Now all we're going to do now, I'm going to take that, we're going to take our Badia jerk seasoning as well, and we're just going to season up this chicken even more. Like I said, this Badia does have sodium in it. It has some of the other notes that you'll be looking for, so it does have the allspice and things of that nature. So it's a really good little seasoning. I recommend it, especially in conjunction with the Walker's Wood. Just is going to allow you to get a really good flavor on that chicken. And just go pretty liberal with it. Like I said, it's up to your taste, up to your standard. And taste the seasoning out the bottle. It'll give you a baseline of how salty or how hot or whatever the flavors it has. You can taste it and see how heavy you want to go. So I always recommend trying seasonings right out the bottle. That way you'll have an idea of how heavy you want to season your food. If you have the ability, I'd appreciate if you could share the video out. Make sure you like it. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Taylor's Fire and Smoke family. Alright, now you can see how that seasoning is pretty well coated all over that chicken. That's exactly what you want. So after this, all we're going to do now, we're going to be cooking this on our charcoal grill. I'm going to go out, get the grill lit, and I'm just going to let this chicken sit on the counter for a little while until that temperature comes up to temp. So you guys stick around. All right, we've got our Weber up to temp. We're going directly over the coals. I'm not smoking this, I'm grilling it. So you see the coals are nice and ashed over, and it's ready to go. We're probably at around 325 degrees or so. So, be careful. Make sure you keep an eye on it while you're cooking it, but you are looking to get a nice little char on this chicken. That's part of having your jerk chicken, is to get a nice little char on it. So go ahead and line those pieces up all over your grill and get that lid on and let it do its thing. Alright guys, we've been going for about 30 minutes or so we're going to go ahead and check on our chicken and go ahead and give it a flip. So you can see how that it has that nice golden brown color on it. That's exactly what you're looking for. A nice golden color and a little bit of a char on there. That's exactly what you want. Chicken is looking good. It smells so good. Smells so, so good. Let's give them all a good little flip. And this, we're going to repeat the process. Now you have to make sure that your chicken is getting to the color that you want it to. Have a couple hot spots in the grill and a couple spots that aren't quite as hot. So we're just going to let those pieces stay down for a little while longer and just let it go. All right, guys, we're just over an hour in, and it's about ready to pull all the chicken. I've already pulled some of the pieces. These are the last of the pieces. You want to make sure that chicken gets up to at least 165. I wouldn't go too much higher than 180, 185 so you don't dry it out. But here it is, guys. And here's our finished look. We've got our jerk. We've got some greens and some Spanish rice in there. Smells awesome. You can see we got a nice little char on, and that's exactly what you're looking for when you're making jerk chicken. All right, y'all. Got my plate together. We just got a little quick, little Spanish rice, some greens, and then here's our jerk chicken. So you can see how good it looks. Nice color on it. Nice little char and everything. So go ahead and get a quick little bite real quick, and go from there. You know, it's cooked well when that meat just tears apart easily like that. And just pull those bones out. But yeah, this chicken is fire. So that's the way you want to cook it. Get a bite. Bones as clean as it want to be. Super delicious. Now, me, I did not add any outside salt besides the jerk seasoning. Again, trying to watch our sodium. You could do that if you wanted to, if you wanted it a little bit more salty, but to me it's perfect. It's got a little bit of heat to it from that the Walker's wood, because that is the hot and spicy, and then the body has a little bit of a heat to it too, but not very much. You can taste that allspice in there, coriander. It's delicious, guys. So I recommend that you give this a try, especially if you want to cut out the middleman and some of the work making your own green seasoning or jerk seasoning. Give those two a shot. Like I said, you could try them on other recipes besides this chicken, which we'll have videos coming out like that soon as well. So if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching. Until the next time, God bless you, and I'll see you around.